week here in the Adirondacks. And if you haven't already done so, I'm talking about making digestible baked goods. And I'm not going to say the one word that pertains to this because you can actually make digestible cakes. You can have your cake and eat it too. Make digestible cakes, digestible English muffins. Um, Anything that you bake with, you can make digestible by adding, yes, the silly word of sourdough. Most people think of sourdough as a really kind of crusty bread that takes forever to make and it's complicated and all that sort of thing. But this week is going to be warm and I've made my sourdough. Now I'm not going to make bread. I'm not a fan of sourdough bread. I just am not. Um, it takes too long and sometimes I don't get it right and all that sort of thing. But I'm offering my sourdough challenge this week. I'll be posting the link, so take a look for that. You'll get an email every day of just guiding you through. And it's really all about just feeding your, just adding flour and water together and watching it start to bubble. Now, this past year, we've seen a resurgence of sourdough. I'm not sure why. Well, I can tell you why. Um, but that's for my other forum in energetics. But I just got my sourdough finally starting to be bubbly because it's warmer now. And last week it was cold and it was warm and I wasn't managing my sourdough very well. But this week, oddly enough, is the perfect week if you're in a warm climate this week to start a sourdough because you can keep it. You don't have to keep it going there like, oh my God, it builds too much and I can't deal with it. Well, just stick it in the fridge. But it's really easy. I'm going to add the link for my sourdough cake. And I really love this video. It was a while ago, and I love this video because it was impromptu and you don't have to be perfect. The cake doesn't have to be perfect. I think I even used a box or something, but I added sourdough. So you don't have to go extreme. You don't have to go crazy. You don't have to be perfect. Just good, better, best with the food that you make. And right now, nutrition and upping the vibe of your food is so important. I'll see if I can put up the link here. I think I have it. It's to my YouTube, and I'll post it anyway. Um, and it's got a long title, sort of thing, but I'll show that anyway. That is to my sourdough cake YouTube that I made years ago, and I love that one. It's quick, it's simple, and it shows you how you can use sourdough really simply and easily. So this morning in my kitchen, I've already made some iced tea with some energized water and passion fruit. My kids love to drink iced tea, and we always get it. They always go get it by the gallon in the store and all that sort of thing. But gosh only knows what's in the water. I have good water here. I also energize the water. Again, that's from my energetics program to learn from. So if you're interested, let me know, and I'll invite you to my Nutritional Energetics Facebook page as well. What else have we been doing? Oh, I've got a huge broth pot out there, and everybody says bone broth. Well, you know what? I make broth, and I also have bones in it most of the time. So broth doesn't have to be such a thing either. But if you want to log on to my free sourdough challenge and come through that with us this week, I'll be doing some lives. I'll be doing some Zoom calls in there. You will receive an email when you sign up on the link. You'll receive an email every day, and it helps you follow you through excuse me, just to answer questions and things you might find as you start your sourdough. And then at the end, it will show you how to make English muffins, not bread, but English muffins. Really simple on the stove. And all you need, well, this is a ball jar, something in my throat, a ball jar plastic cap. But if you have ball jar rings, that's all you need. If you have English muffin rings, that's great. They're really cool to make. Beautiful, instant, homemade English muffins. Who doesn't love those? So sign on if you're interested. It's going to be fun. I'll be walking everybody through and doing some Zoom calls for Q&A if it's needed or wanted. Or I always have an email and my website at nourishing9d.com. That is a kind of a woo energetic site, but I love it. And yeah, and also if you're interested, we do still have room, of course, virtually to sign up for the retreat this weekend, June 11th through 13th. We'll be doing energetics. We'll be doing some food. We'll be doing some got it right here. We'll be doing some block therapy. You can experience that either online or on site. So right now, if you can't travel last minute and haven't signed up, we do have a virtual link for the retreat this weekend. And the virtual link for all 3 days is only $89. And there's going to be some awesome guest speakers and also some awesome participants. So for if you need support for anything, this is a group that doesn't get together that often, and it's going to be awesome. So I hope to see you there, and stay nourished, everybody.